kind of separated and it sounds neat. And then you can group them and compress them and all that fun stuff. I'm horrible at explaining things. I can only give examples. But if I didn't explain it correctly, let me know. Yeah, you group them and you glue them. And it's, yeah, or you don't even have to glue them. You can just run a compressor on it. I hate Ableton. 9, that is. I'm not used to it. Right. You have the clap. The clap is punchy-ish. And then you can kind of take out the low end. Because the clap is a little loud, you want it to sound like one sound. But then you have control of everything. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Well, and it's a matter of like auditioning and, you know, chopping up things. Because yeah, a lot of the loops aren't usable. Are you good at creating lead and bass sounds? Not really, but kind of. Do you have any tip for analyzing the sound and try to recreate it? My ear is really bad and I have 0 attenuation for it. What sound are you into? Like exact sound kind of emulation is kind of difficult. More so others, but there are tricks to kind of get kind of a basic sound. Like, you know, like what, like leads and basses are basically the same thing. It's just, you know, 2 octaves. That's really the difference. My ears are bad too. I was not classically trained. Why so low, bro? It all kind of starts out like that. You know, what like a modern bass would be is not so much what synth you're using, it's the distortion you have on it afterwards, which really matters. Yeah, it does sound like the PS1 opening. I can't necessarily play sounds. YouTube will damage me. I don't know, but you know, dubstep is LFO, like filter LFO, or it's like a Bronner tube, or like modern talking. I don't have massive. I wish I did. And like frequency modulation of doom. Yeah, I don't know, but basses are, it's more it's more of the filter, not the filter, the distortion you're using, in my opinion. Has enough to buy a virus, not enough to buy massive. I know. I guess I've been producing since I was 15-ish. I can tell you guys right now, today is one of those days where I am having brain fog. I think I made too many tracks yesterday. No, I bought a virus because I bought a virus. I don't know. I've never had the urge to get massive. You know, it's just because I don't know. It's a little dated, but it's still okay, I guess. But like, it's a little dated. Yeah, but yeah, the virus kind of went with what Massive is doing. Like they added a vowel filter too. Right? So like I don't know, it's kind of a okay sound. I've never played the piano. Yeah, no, there's like no musical training, just a lot of Metallica and music listening, and kind of maybe banging on pots and pans as a child. Yeah, that's it. I just listen to a lot of dance music. Right. So you're into rock. I guess I still am. But like, I don't know. Any like non-dance music, I guess I'm into 80s. I don't follow much. Rocky is dying, sadly. Alright, so in case you guys are wondering, I don't know, I'm going for a bass I know how to make. It's kind of like a Z-ish. Right, so it's more of a, wow, today's one of those days. It's more of it's more of how you use post-processing than what synth you use. So by all means, you don't have to get a virus. I think Zed uses this extensively, because before this there was something called Omnicycle. Make a Zed bait. This is it's yeah, Omnicide. Yeah, or I think it's Omnicide because electronics. But yeah, like a Z bass is basically, I believe, because he uses the virus, I believe it's rectification. No, not rectification. Maybe like a hard distortion, like what I have here with a bit of EQ. Like all it is basically just like a saw, typical electro saw, and then post-processing in the chain afterwards. Simple multiband distortion. Oops. Pitch down, of course. Oh, too much. Right, and you know, like it's sad. It makes me sad. People think it's made with like FM8. You could probably do it with FM8, or they'll try like different wave shapes and they'll go through patches and they won't be able to find it. But you know, Sounds One and whatnot, they don't have the processing that FlabFilter has. Yeah. I know, I love that sound too. I just recently kind of figured it out, and not just now, but like I figured it out because I got the beta, and I was like, oh, that sounds just like what you know, which has been being used lately. You know, it's fun. It's a fun sound, and it like gets people going. You know, I like to have an instance below it with like a sine wave to add a bit of low end roundness. Yeah, but this plugin is like the greatest thing ever. I like it. Like for basses and leads. Because you can put like a pad in here. And not touch the low end, but you can boost kind of the highs. And it makes it like super duper crispy. But yeah, in terms of like recreation, I don't know. I don't want to be the guy that makes the video. It's like, how to make Z-Base. Oh yeah, I guess I did make the deadmau5 pluck video. Yeah, I should. But it's on here. Why would I post it twice? People can find it. If they look, it'll be like a little Easter egg. Like FabFilter? It's pretty well, when you get into like the distortion types, there's rectify, but like, yeah, that's not that bad. It's just use it as an EQ. Like all I did was like move it up. I just boosted the bass, and it, you know, it gets that sound. You know, like lately I've been making kind of boring techno. And I'm like saving all of my mojo for the new album, which will be Nito Bazito. But that won't be for a little while. Date? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm like, oh, I want to write it soon, but then I have, you know. Then I tell myself, oh, I gotta get a new computer, or I want to get back from Vegas, which I think I should do. So I guess after July, and I want to stream the whole thing, and I have another computer here, but it's not fast enough. I don't want to stream on like my main computer because that takes away processing cycles from the processor, and it's kind of, you know, needed because I use a lot of processing when I get really serious. Like multiple channels of like multiple everything. But yeah. Greetings from Belgium. Oh, dude, I love Belgium. Because that's where Belgian techno came from, naturally. I'm going to save this patch. And waffles. Sure, yeah. Where'd I save that? There we go. And beers. Indeed. Belgium. Yeah. It's where Bonsai, one of my favorite labels, that's where they're from. Yves De Ruyter and Mike Push. He moved to New York though. All the best techno came from there. In my opinion. Early all throughout the 90s and the early 2000s. That's what I'm a fan of. Erde. Oh yeah, for reverbs and such. Usually reverbs are on okay, well,